Got Stephen M. Smith on the line from touchdownalabama.com. Please join him right there and the rest of the staff covering Alabama sports and, of course, the football team first and foremost as we take it through the summer. August camp's only about 6 weeks away. The SEC Media Days, Stephen, are what? Just about a month away.
A month away, man. We're inching closer and closer here.
So let's focus on this recruiting month of June. Of course, the dead period ended on June 1st, and the floodgates have opened. And student athletes are flocking to campuses all over the country. So at Alabama, looking at these first 2 weekends, what really stands out to you in regards to what the player feedback has been and who may have been influenced a little bit more than some others?
Well, the guys have really enjoyed just being back on the campus, Mark, and getting these official and unofficial visits. I remember speaking with Coach Saban a couple of weeks ago at his golf tournament for the Knicks Kids Foundation in Birmingham, and he spoke on just so happy to be back to normal after going through the COVID year last year, not having a chance to get the young athletes on campus to tour the facilities and visit and things of that nature. So very happy to have these guys back. But first and foremost, there's a wide receiver, Nathaniel Joseph of the 2023 class. He is going to more than likely be the number one prospect at his position for 2023. But Alabama got him on campus last week, and this young man showed up and showed out. The coaching staff is comparing him to Jalen Waddle right now. I mean, the speed, the burst, the athletic ability, the explosiveness, the change of direction that Joseph has. I think he has got an offer here from the Tide, knowing that he's 2023, but team already impressed with what he can do on the field, and that's one, Nathaniel Joseph. Also, Ty Simpson, the five-star quarterback commit for Alabama out of Tennessee for 2022, he and his family visited on last week, and his mom and dad just so impressed with the facility, so impressed with tradition, the pageantry, and how Coach Saban and the staff goes about doing things for the program is concerned. So Ty Simpson really enjoyed himself, enjoyed his visit. Now, other schools are also recruiting him, but he is still firm on that commitment that he has made to the Crimson Tide. Along with those two, this week, Arch Manning will be making his visit. You talk about football royalty of the Manning family. You look at the grandson of Archie Manning, the nephew of Peyton and Eli, the son of Cooper Manning. So Arch Manning, out of the prestigious Newman, private school down there in Louisiana, a big arm, a big ability, big skill set. He's a 2023 kid. Now, am I saying that Alabama's going to get Arch Manning? Not saying that, but hey, we all can dream, right? We all can dream. I mean, Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin recruiting him hard. He's had a visit there with MSU and Ed Ogeron, so they're right there on the trail as well. But Alabama will have Arch Manning on campus this week, along with other guys that will be making their visits there. Shemar James, another big-time athlete, will be coming in as well. JT Tumawala, he will have his visit June 25th to June 27th, so he'll be kind of on the latter portion of this month. But this week right here, Arch Manning, along with a couple of others, will be taking their official visits here to Tuscaloosa. As the one thing that Coach Saban is actually trying to do is that he's trying to get more running backs in this class 2022 and beyond, especially with you've got Keelan Robinson, who not only entered the transfer portal, but he's now committed to Steve Sarkisian at Texas. Kyle Edwards has entered the portal as well, has not found a home yet, but in the portal. And along with the Tide having the 2022 five-star and Emmanuel Henderson, it's got a commitment from four-star running back Davion Moss out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So we're already seeing Saban make that headway there on the recruiting trail. Also, something interesting here, Mark, is Bama got a commitment from a 6'6" Australian punter in James Burnip a couple of days ago. Now, Burnip was originally committed to Ole Miss. He decides to flip from Ole Miss to Alabama. Burnip will be for this 2021 cycle, so he comes in and he'll be on scholarship. He comes in and he will compete against Ty Pirine, Jack Martin, another transfer that Bama brought in from Troy University, and also Sam Johnson in that punter room as well. But Ty Simpson enjoyed his visit last week. You have the 23 wide receiver, Nathaniel Joseph. The program very excited about what he could become should he commit inside. And of course, Arch Manning will make his way to campus on the 18th here this week.
Yeah, I spoke with another writer this week who got a look at Arch Manning up close and personal, saw him throw the football, and had the thought originally that maybe the number one quarterback in the country, because of the name, may be still really good, but maybe they bumped him up a couple spots artificially because of the name. But once he saw him in action, saw him slinging around the field, said, yeah, that guy is special. He is that good.
That guy can flat out spin it. And
yeah.
as good as Peyton Manning was at Newman, and as good as Eli Manning was, as good as Eli was, I mean, watching Arch out there spinning, you're like, could he be the best of them all? I mean, you never want to put that type of expectation out there on a young man, especially when he comes from that kind of football royalty. But just watching him throw the football, you can't help but in your mind think, how good can this young man really be?
And I don't think there's any question when you take into consideration 3 generations, it is the football royalty. It is just unmatched. It's unbelievable. If he comes through and has anything close to the career that his brother or his uncles had, then certainly it will be just incredible. And you talk about a resource of knowledge that he has within the family to add to the talent that he has. It's phenomenal. All right, Stephen, I'm sure that you get asked about JTT on a regular basis. Is he coming? Is he coming? Is he coming? I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Everybody, this is one question that I cannot escape. It's a different type of dynamic with JTT because not having those visits in 2020, you kind of had to make a move quickly. But JT is just one of those guys JTT is one of those guys that he wants to get on campus. He wants to be involved. He wants to behold with his own eyes what he's about to get himself into and involved with. And I can understand that. And he will be on campus June 25th to the 27th. Coach Saban, Pete Gold, and the entire staff has constantly been in contact with him. They have made him a priority. He still is looked at and viewed as a priority, not just by the coaching staff, but if you look at the Bama fans that have been hounding my inbox, they have still viewed this young man as a huge priority coming to the program. So Bama is still in a good spot. They're still in a very good position to land him. It's just once he gets on the campus next week here, what will that visit be like? What will the interaction be like? What will those relationship building processes be like next week when he gets on here? Will be very interesting.
We always enjoy the breakdown from Stephen M. Smith of TouchdownAlabama.com. Please join him and the rest of the crew right there for your Alabama football needs. And, of course, lock it in here at the Voice of College Football, SEC, as we cover America's #1 conference every day with new content. And like the video, share the videos out on social media, and please subscribe as well.